Listen up, you blundering fools. It's time for the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. Get all the toy talk your evil hearts could desire from these nincompoops. Jason, Corey, Elgin, and Spoody.
Yo, Joe, and welcome to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast, where a punk rock band of brothers get together to talk about one of our shared loves. That's right, toy collecting, Holmes. We're here to...
Come on.
We're here to...
And with this, you can add irritating flyboy while we're opening toys.
All right. We're here to celebrate how these little colorful pieces of plastic can transform you into a little kid again. What's up, everybody? My gosh, I'm so excited to talk some toys with you.
Exactly. Holmes.
Holmes.
So I heard a Tenacious D song on the radio today. Leave me alone.
On the radio?
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
It's a thing. It still happens.
I didn't know
Hey.
you say fuck on the radio.
Guess what? If this is your first time listening to the show or watching us on YouTube, hey, thank you so much for clicking on the buttons you needed to get here. We really appreciate it. But you'll find out soon enough we're not necessarily toy experts. So.
Not at all. None of us.
No, we like talking
Never
toys.
even claimed to be.
So we're going to screw things up, and that's okay.
What are toys? I don't even
Oh,
know.
that's really bad.
What?
Wrong toys. Okay, so let's introduce the band to your fellow podcast co-hosts. On lead vocals and rhythm guitar, he's our real American hero. He's Corey Canny. What happened? What happened there?
Spoody
I
dropped
dropped my
something
toy.
and then got super disappointed.
On vocals and lead guitar and a true master of the universe, he's the quiet one, Elgin Arney.
I just got back from the gym. Now I have to shower.
Damn it.
Next up on the bass guitar, he's more than meets the eye. He's our dropping Transformers guy. It's Spoody.
The
Oh,
actual-
no.
broke.
He's been out of the thing for like 3 seconds.
And it's broken
Danny.
already?
He's fixed.
Oh.
Hi.
Hey, and on drums, it's me. I'm Jason. I'm here to share my love of Transformers and all things cool and awesome.
Like Funko Pops?
Those two.
Not
they're all
really.
right.
I thought he said cool.
Yeah. I'm so over that. I'm back into Transformers hardcore.
That's so 2019.
Until they put out another Transformers pop.
That's true, too. We have a pretty fun topic today, and by fun, I mean bad. We're talking about dumb toys. That's right,
Again.
vehicle edition.
Because
That's
we did
Corey's
this
idea.
once already, right?
No,
We didn't?
that's what I thought was funny is you made it a version, and we hadn't done the first
I thought we
version
did
yet.
like stupidest toy at some
We
point.
did names.
I've
We've done lots of.
Did names.
Okay.
No, that's fine. We can do lots of editions.
No, we're gonna change this one now. It's not vehicle.
Do you
edition
remember
anymore.
doing another
Sorry.
one?
No.
Really?
I kind of do, but apparently I don't.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
happens when you get over 40.
Never heard of it. So yes,
40?
dumbest toy vehicle edition. We're going to talk about them dumb vehicle toys. Oh man, it's
I
gonna
swear
be
to
fun.
God, I really thought that we already did like dumbest toy.
I believe that you believe
episode.
that.
Go on.
We're also going to visit a toy store from the House of Cheese.
You gotta do it like this.
Why?
That's what the kids do.
Oh, what? What does that teach us? The home of cheese.
That-
The fuck is that?
I think
you
it's
know.
holding the Band-Aid on after you've given blood.
I have
Is that what that is?
No
you,
idea.
You just say that I know? I have no fucking
know.
idea.
You're like with the kids, right?
Yeah, he's down with it.
Wait, what? What is?
I have to deal with them at work, but that doesn't mean I know what the hell's going on.
All right.
For the rest of
Getting
you
a little heated in here.
who want to know what else is going
I don't
on,
like kids. Don't imply that.
you can follow us on Twitter at Cracktastic Pod and on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and now Patreon at Cracktastic Plastic. Note to self, mute Spoody's microphone during most of this.
Ow.
Oh, you knocked my
Done with the
toys
plastic.
Hold on a second. I'm going to add to it.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, we have a Patreon page now. We got some pretty cool tiers. If you like what we're doing, want to support us, I got to admit that new second tier we got is pretty crazy. I don't think it's for everyone. I don't think everyone can handle it. We got a new patron though. And he's a friend of yours. What's his name?
The PC friendly name is Peter Glinsman.
Peter.
Peter Glinsman.
Beta.
Yeah. So we got a new variant.
A new variant. What is the second tier? It's something about nudes.
You get to. No, you just have to go to patreon.com/cracktasticplastic to find out. But it's not for everybody. Not for the faint of heart. And while you're surfing those interwebs, be sure to stop by our sponsor, Toy Hacks, for all your repro label needs. They have a sweet-ass armory there where you can get some toy-accurate 3D printed weaponry for your toys. That's toyhacks.com.
You got a sweet ass.
Thanks. But right now, let's talk about what toys we've picked up lately in a segment we call Thrill of the Hunt.
Listen up, you fools! If anyone knows more about searching for the most unique items in the world, it's me, Cobra Commander. In my reign as Cobra's leader, I have acquired countless items, but those meddling Joes have foiled my attempt at worldwide domination over and over again. But it's the thrill of the hunt that fuels my superb rule of Cobra. Pay attention to my loyal subordinates as they tell you of their latest exploits and acquisitions. It's the thrill of the hunt, Cobra!
Man, that guy's angry. All right, we are back, and Corey's up first with this sweet little box there.
Oh yeah.
Dude, he's pumping.
Oh, man. What do you got over there? What have you got?
I got my I got my throat cleared.
Barely.
I got my box set from Hasbro Pulse, the Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow O-Ring Retro Edition, blah, blah, blah,
Dude,
blah, blah.
O-rings are back.
They are, thank God.
Thank
Because the
heavens above.
other crap that
Come
was
on.
coming out was... So here they are.
I want to see.
Snorm, Snoise, and Snake Shadow.
I don't think that's anywhere close.
And here's the box that they came in.
Ooh.
I'm pretty excited about these. Yeah, they look great. I'm gonna open them. I was gonna open them right now, but after all the noise that Spooty just made, I think I'll wait. Because the cards are kind of crap, and if you look at the back of them, you can see like there's like waves in it where they actually sealed, and
Yeah, but it's got
Snake
the
Eyes is
file
worse,
card.
I think.
It's cool.
That file card is junk though. Like it's there's nothing informative. It's not like, I mean, it's in
Elgin.
Here's the thing, right? I don't care that like it's not like it's totally awesome that they want to do it in multiple languages, but if they're going to do that, offer it to the rest of the world, Hasbro, because this is a US exclusive release. And so okay, there's French and Russian and whatever else on the back of it, but French people can't buy it. So anyway, there's
Is this a man bag that Snake Eyes has?
yeah, it's I mean he's getting pretty old, so
European.
he's got a what do you see a man bag?
That thing up top,
that-
above.
Not
Snake
This?
Eyes.
No.
Snake
Oh,
Eyes.
Snake Eyes. Oh. I think it's supposed to be no, I don't know.
Yeah, man bag.
No, it's a
It's
man
where
bag.
It's where he keeps
It's a
his
man
throwing
bag.
stars.
Shit, what's the name of the website? I'm trying to think of the website that has those reproduction cards.
Cracktasticplastic.com.
Cracktasticplastic.com
Perhaps.
is the name of the website that does not have anything to do with the thing that I am thinking of right now. And as soon as my internet
Joe's
opens up, I'm going to
for
tell you what it
Yojo.com.
is. It's not Yojo. That site's getting
RealAmerican.com.
real. You're a real American, Tommy. BeggarsCanyonToys.com.
I almost had it.
So
It was
close.
so close.
So
BeggarsCanyonToys.com. Go there. They have reproduction card backs with bubbles for G.I. Joe and for Star Wars if you're into
You know how Corey
that.
loves bubbles.
Yes, he does.
And they also have like accessories. They have reproduction accessories and capes and stuff like that. So, but yeah, I'm gonna open these and I'm gonna, after I play with them a little bit, I'll probably recard them on some Beggars Canyon cards because they look awesome. They're exact reproductions of the originals. except it's like somewhere on the bottom in fine print it says this is a reproduction card. But yeah, I was pretty excited to get those, and I was pretty excited to see people trying to scalp them on eBay
Instantly.
for double like what you can buy them for on Pulse, and then Pulse immediately restocking them, and you can still buy this on Pulse, and people are still trying to sell them for $120 on eBay, and they're $40. 50 with shipping.
If you're just gonna replace the cards, you can just take some lighter fluid, and it'll take the glue off, and you'll be able to reuse the plastic.
Oh no, you can buy the comes with
the plastic
comes
too?
with the plastic too.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're like really high quality,
Nice.
like super good, super high quality cards.
Beggars Canyon.
BeggarsCanyonToys.com. BEGGARS Canyon
Oh, gosh.
Toys.
Kid.
Because
The
no
rest.
one's gonna know how to spell beggar. Like I don't. Anyway, I mean apparently I do because I just did it. That's all I have for my thrill of the hunt this week. I just these two I ordered these back in like I don't know ages ago, and it took forever to get here. And so when they finally showed up, it was pretty cool. Jason and I did an unboxing video.
Yeah, we did.
With these two guys.
I got to come over and play toys with you. It was
Yeah,
so awesome.
it's on the YouTube, so you can check it out if you want to see more about them. But I think more people listen to the podcast than watch our YouTube channel. So shame on you.
If you're already on YouTube watching the video, just finish watching the video and then go watch
Yeah.
his video of
Yeah.
that. So
And if you're watching, like if you're just coming to us from YouPorn, then go over and watch whatever you want.
Somebody stop him. Cut him off. He's getting... That's it? That's good?
I'm done.
I think he has one more thing to open.
Yeah, there's
I'm
one
cutting.
more thing.
What is that?
Well,
What the hell is this?
word on the street is your
Smells
birthday's
like
tomorrow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
Well, when this
Well,
is
not when
aired,
this-
it will have been tomorrow before.
Today, when we're recording this.
Is the day before his birthday. That's
Oh,
why.
I
That's
just-
why I wrote Corey B Day on that
Yeah,
package.
he didn't even look at
Aren't
it.
you guys gonna sing?
No,
I think that's
copyright.
yeah.
Crappy birthday, fuck you.
There you go.
I'd rather you sing it to yourself.
What is this? This is heavy.
Yeah.
Whoa, what is this guy? He's badass. I'm gonna name you Walter.
I saw that and I was like, he likes.
I like these. I
Well,
like
you like
paperweights.
stuff.
He doesn't know what it is yet.
It's a paperweight.
Nope.
Oh, it's a bottle opener.
Yeah.
Yep. It's a
I
little
like beer.
army guy
Listen,
bottle
yeah,
opener.
Yeah, I'm
I know
gonna.
you just got it. Oh,
Man,
that's heavy.
his
Yeah.
chin paint is going tonight.
cool.
I
Yeah,
got a 4-pack of Mas Agave Classico in the fridge, just waiting to get me
He
plastered.
just made that up, right?
Yeah, those are.
It's really good. It's almost like margarita flavored beer. It's like really good. And
Like
I
would know it.
accidentally got drunk on it one night because I was sitting outside with my wife and our neighbors, and we were hanging out watching the baseball game on my backyard TV because we're rich. And I had 2 of these beers, and I downed them in about 30 minutes, which 2 beers in 30 minutes is not a big deal, right? Except that these ones are 10% alcohol.
Yeah, it might be
And
bad.
so I mean that's like drinking like 6 glasses of wine in 30 minutes. I was drunk. I couldn't
Yeah.
get out of my chair drunk. I don't drink a whole lot, so when I accidentally drink that much, it's pretty
It
bad.
hits you.
So, yeah, that's. Hey, thanks for my bottle opener, guy.
No
this
problem.
is awesome. I'm excited about.
Oh, I
this.
think you might have something else.
You're not,
Seri-
you're
oh
not
my
done
God.
yet. You're not done yet, Corey. Oh, what's that?
What's that? That's
I totally didn't think it through with
Oh,
the
that's
wrapping
this-
paper.
Merry birthday.
So these
Very
zebras,
zebra day.
yeah, they hold a special place in my heart because I love Charlie Chan so much, and he calls his son a zebra in one of the movies.
Yeah?
And what do you mean, Pop? You're a sport model jackass because he's got racing stripes, and I just think that's really funny. And you guys don't care.
That was a good
What am I doing
That's
with
the
That's,
bottom, and then that's the...
here,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
you'll
cut
need
myself.
that in a second.
Oh, I will. Well, I'm gonna.
Oh, it even says Corey on it.
I know. Look, I went...
Hey, we didn't do this for anyone else's birthday. Why am I so special?
Nobody said that.
Because I'm 45. Oh, I hope it's light switches.
Uh-huh.
I mean, we kind of did it for Jason's birthday, but not really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I mean, I got him something.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
real friends.
That wrench thing. All right, now I need it. All right. So
These building blocks.
I'm hoping it's beer to open with that bottle.
That would be
we
so
coordinated.
coincidental.
Someone's gonna have to drive me home. I picked Spooty.
It's like, that gets me out of work.
What's in here? It's packing material. Oh fuck! Are you serious?
Put the knife down.
That's right.
Oh
That's
my
right.
God. God damn it!
He's so mad about this
Oh my
present.
God. I am. It's
What
a
is
lot
it?
of pops. It's Zartan.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Pastor. Oh, he's cool.
And-
I like Zartan.
Shipwreck,
Oh yeah.
and Leatherneck. Now there is a version of Leatherneck. I was just talking to someone about
Oh.
this last night.
Because he knows all about pops now.
There's no, not a pop. There's a version of Leatherneck that has like his pants are like cow print.
That's cool.
Oh no. No. That's Dial Tone that has a cow print.
I was going to say
he's
that.
the
Yeah.
Tiger Force. I don't understand this. The Tiger Force Leatherneck has draft print pants on. Storm Shadow. That's the that would have been version 2 of Storm Shadow.
Clearly.
But he doesn't know anything about
And
Yeah.
pops.
Dr. Mind Bend Me Over.
That's not it.
But look at him.
But a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, I'm an enabler.
Oh man. I was just looking at my pops last night, thinking I got enough of those.
Is this why the pops came up in the
Jeez.
chat the other day?
No, it was all him.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So did you spend like your pops fund that you have saved up on
Right,
these?
since I don't
Instead
buy
of buying,
pops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
since you don't
mhm.
buy it anymore.
Oh my God.
No, I was at a toy show this weekend and got a nice deal on it.
Yeah.
That's
But-
hilarious. Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna
Shipwreck
ask if
one's
you-
actually kind of cool with the
Is Polly in there? I didn't even take a close look. The parrot.
see,
And you
just
don't
with
have
the
any
rope
of those?
and the weapon and stuff.
No, I don't have any of
I
those.
didn't think you did.
The only ones I have are the
Well, we didn't have the red.
the box set from the GameStop box set ones, and Destro
Bat.
and Bat, and then Moon Pie and whatever the least remembered Backstreet Boy was,
Right.
because he was $1.25.
Hey, happy birthday, buddy.
Thanks, buddy.
birthday.
Yay. Okay.
I was everything I wanted. But he just started out mad. I mean, he literally, if you play the tape back, he'll say, "God damn it," because he knows. He knows.
I was just thinking about like my wife's reaction to this. What do you get? You're not collecting fucking pops. I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
do it.
You all right? I learned it by.
All right, let's move on. Elgin, what did you get? What you got here?
I brought the completed
You got it.
Masters of the WWE Eternia. I
Hey.
completed the line. I did
Yay.
it.
Are those the ones you
Yay.
pre-ordered and they finally showed up, or
They showed up a while ago.
you got them from Big Bad Toy Store?
Yeah,
or
I got
something?
Big Bad Toy Store. I got them a while ago. I don't know. One of them was like December and one was January. All the videos of these are out on our YouTube channel and Instagram, probably. But so Wave, I can't think of what it is. 7, 8. Wave 7 and 8.
Lay them straight.
Wave 7 has 4 figures. Wave 8 only has 3. And the disappointing thing with these, they came with the mini comic books, but there was no comic in them.
Yeah.
It was just a cover and a back.
You're like, let's finish this.
And
up.
then
Let's
and
do
then
it.
when I got to Wave 8, it wasn't like the Wave 7 you could open it, but it was blank.
Mm-hmm.
These, it's just one page that's like you just turn
Oh,
it
I
over.
suppose they're just like
Sad.
they're kind of expecting these to be bought by collectors who aren't going to open them and play with them.
Probably.
See,
Yeah.
But I called Mattel and I'm like, hey, is there
This
a
is
mistake?
lame.
Is there
Fix it.
is there a mistake? And they're like, well, we can send you a wrestling toy. I'm like, it's not
Okay.
It's not what I wanted, but whatever.
Can you just tell me a story?
Yeah. Can you tell me about these guys?
Call me back at like 9:30
Yeah.
and tell me his bedtime
Well,
story.
who all are
All
they?
right, all right.
Spike or?
That's
Yeah, we got
Junkyard Dog,
yeah,
right?
we got the junkyard
Yeah.
dog. Eat grabber of cakes.
Okay, eater of... Okay.
What's this thing? Thump.
I honestly, like from here, I thought it said Trump right across his ass.
It says thump. Yeah, in the Spike Ore style there, and his little chain thing that he has. Apparently, this chain breaks a lot in a lot of the figures, and a lot of people are mad because Mattel will not replace these because they don't have any to replace them.
So yours is going to go into a box and not get played with?
I mean, it'll go in the bag
looks
with
so
all the other
cool.
to weapons, but yeah, but it can grab around. It's a flexible plastic thing you can grab around.
So what's
Nice.
breaking on it then?
The chain.
The chain's breaking?
Yeah, it either comes broken
Oh,
or someone tries to get it out of the box and it breaks.
yeah, the same thing's been happening with the G.I. Joe figures. The Storm Shadows nunchucks are
Yeah.
like...
So don't break it, Corey.
Yeah, people try and bend them to
Sorry.
put them in their hands and they break.
Yeah.
And so like they're complaining to Hasbro, and Hasbro's like, yeah, we don't have any, but we send something else. So I was kind of thinking about doing it myself and like complaining about it just to see what they're sending people.
Yeah.
But
What they
I'm not a
sent, what
liar.
they sent me was this figure.
Oh, badass. Is she in a
Um,
sundress?
Carmella. I just think what her name was.
So they sent
One
you
of the worst wrestlers of all time.
Yeah.
so like
her
we
pants
got
come off.
we
though,
we
so
got
that's
a
cool.
Oh,
we got
gosh,
a bag of
Caleb.
these in the dumps next to the dumpster. I'll send you one of the.
Yeah, pretty
Yep.
much.
Yep.
Pretty much. That's what they said. They're like, we'll send you a random figure, and that's what I got. They're like, throw another Carmella in the mailbox for him.
We finally got rid of all
Didn't
those
even wanna look
Carmella
at-
figures, sir.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put her pants back on.
Oh,
though.
fine.
That's-
I
I'm just
guess.
gonna take them back
Yeah.
on.
That's true. You are.
Anyway, that's when I called them for when I opened the first figure, and I didn't see the comic book, and it was
Aw.
blank. And they're like, yeah, we don't know anything, but here's a wrestling figure.
She's wearing 2 pair of underwear. There's leopard's
Yeah, I
print
know.
underneath her.
I did a live of that unboxing.
Oh, you did?
On Instagram and talked about that already.
And what is this? Did she step in paint?
But those are
She
like,
wears boots.
yeah, or like tights or something.
All right. Well, here,
Anyway,
I'm-
it doesn't
it's
matter.
really hard
That's
to get a girl's pants.
We're
back
not
on.
talking
a small part of whatever this thing is. Anyway, so I got Brett the Hitman Hard here and Triclops version.
That's freaking awesome.
That is
and
so
his little
shades.
shades come off, so you can actually see his
Oh, nice.
see his eyes there. And it does have 3. Oops, there goes a sword. 3 different versions of his
Shades.
shades.
Oh man, that's
that you
awesome.
can go to, and that sword fits in his back
Hell yeah.
like that.
I might have to get this.
Sorry, let me put the sword back in. But yeah, it's very much Triclops version. That harness is also on Undertaker, but a different color.
That's
And it's in his
cool,
classic
man.
pink tights. And
Oh,
everything,
yeah.
so very much like a vintage.
That's, that's
Peekaboo.
awesome.
What is with that sword, man?
I don't know. It just doesn't want to stay in there.
Well, blame Jason.
My bad.
We also got Sergeant Slaughter here in
Hey.
Man at Arms version.
Perfect.
So this is like the third Man at Arms esque
Version.
character. They've done 2 Macho Men and now also Sergeant Slaughter. So I kept his hat comes off, but I kept his there's a little band when it comes shipped
Oh, yep.
to keep his glasses on, and I left that on so his glasses would stay on. Hot tip.
Yeah, and he's looking at you, Corey.
What?
When he said that.
Yeah, he has a little band around his head.
Corey didn't hear.
I'm just not going to touch his head.
Yep,
Yeah, so
that's
his
a good call.
glasses stay on, basically, because his glasses will come off.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's
Oh, that.
our
I
Twitter
see.
follower,
Yeah,
Sergeant Slaughter.
He never-
Sergeant
he never-
Sergeant F's S laughter. Or something.
Yeah, maggots.
That's
I bring
awesome.
the joke, maggots.
Yeah,
he's cool. He's cool.
Yeah.
yeah.
Sergeant
Giant.
S laughter.
And then I also got old Andre the Giant here, and he is huge compared to. Let me grab.
Compared to Carmella.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
The regular
like
figures,
significantly bigger,
yeah.
as he should be.
And they modeled this off of Titus, who was a larger figure in the Motu line near the end. They made Titus and Megator figures.
Don't you have to like attach his legs when you get him?
Yeah, so when it comes when it came shipped,
Yep.
his feet, these bottom part weren't there. So you had to stick those on because he's just
It's
too
got
big.
the A for Aldrin right on the front.
Exactly.
That's good.
So there's
Andre.
the Jolly Green Giant.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty exciting to get that one. Like this whole wave is basically vintage characters. I mean, from the golden age.
Yeah,
of
I
wrestling.
don't. I understand why they only did 3 for Wave 8 because they just couldn't.
That's almost
think
4.
of any other wrestlers.
Yeah.
There just aren't enough.
They could have
Right.
done Heartbreak Kid.
They could have done a million.
They could have done Big Moss Man. You know,
Yes.
Big Boss Man. So anyway, next Lost Wave, they did another version of Stone Cold as Trapjaw, and he even came with the little extra tools you can put in his arm and stuff like Trapjaw and stuff like that. And they did make the other one is like a snake figure, like King Hiss-esque. And they changed his eyes on this one because the other one is like a snake eyes.
So they should have made a Jim the Animal Neidhart
Yeah,
figure to go with Brett.
yeah. So but yeah, there's so many that they could have done. I mean,
Yeah.
just I don't.
Andre the Giant's face kind of looks like
could
Lou
have made-
Ferrigno.
They could have made Mean Gene Orko Lind, you know,
Yes.
something.
Oh, this comes off.
Start
yeah,
at
that
Wave
comes
9.
off. You can
That's
pop it
cool.
off.
And then it's
Just
like
don't
it
lose
Gotta
it.
take it
hangs out
off.
on his ears.
Yeah. Then they made another Rey Mysterio. This was in Wave 1 they did, and then they did another one version of it. Basically just different coloring. The other one was red, and these are blue on the wings, and the backpack was blue instead of red.
Still awesome.
Just like the Stratos variant that they did in the vintage line, they did 2 variants of that, like late night Stratos.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Stratos from the 619.
Love it.
Could have done like a Sin Cara.
Yeah, I mentioned that in the video, but like everybody hates Sin Cara
Sure.
because he's a terrible wrestler. And
Right. It's like
But-
the male version of Carmella, right?
yeah, but
There's
he's just
other-
a bad wrestler. Like his moves are not
Yeah.
great.
Oh,
Well, they've
stiff
replaced
and-
him a time or two.
Yeah,
he's pretty cool.
yeah. And then the last one is China as She-Ra,
Yay.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
and her little face mask, or her crown comes off. It just sticks in her hair. There. This is kind of like the later version of her when she has her longer hair.
Is the axe also a hairbrush?
It is.
that-
It's a
Aw.
hairbrush, just like She-Ra. Like every She-Ra figure had a hairbrush because they actually had real hair and you could comb it.
That's amazing.
But that one was that's probably my favorite one of that
Yep.
wave.
And it's China.
Yeah, and it's it's like She-Ra China. It's like perfect combination.
Yeah.
The rest of these, I was like, why don't you just do a different character instead of redoing another?
They could have done
version?
Lita as Evil Lynn.
Yeah, they did Stephanie McMahon as Evelyn already,
Which
but
is
they-
fitting.
awesome.
which is
Yeah.
because Triple H is Skeletor, so
Yeah.
and they're married, and it kind of works out.
I don't
that
know.
way,
I think I like Carmella better.
Aw.
But yeah, I finished the wave.
Yay.
and
What's that feel? So let's break
It's-
it down. What's it feel like
It's
to
very
finish
bittersweet.
complete?
I mean, because
Yeah.
knowing there's no other figures to get, and I really loved this line.
Yeah.
Love.
Like when it first started, even like with that first set, the ring set with Terror Claws, Triple H, and a He-Man version of John Cena, and with the ring, the Grayskull ring, and came with 2 figures, and it's like every wave, it's like I was really excited to go into a store and see them and buy them. And it's the ones where you just grab it and you don't even think
Don't
about it,
even
you just
know how
buy
it-
it. Is
yep.
that
You were excited to go in a store and see one of the 4 of them.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ever at one
and
time.
then they took the SKU down and they did a reset, and then it's just
But
it's
you also get that sense of accomplishment.
Yeah.
That's got to feel amazing.
Yes.
I've never completed a line before, so
yeah, it does
trying.
feel good to
So
make that I have all of them, you know.
you have them all.
So of that whole line, how many of them did you actually find in the store versus how many did you have to order online?
I ordered these last 2 waves online, and I bought one at a show. Everything else I found
And I got
either in the
one
wild,
for you for
and
your
you found it in
birthday.
the wild as well.
Yeah.
But they were found in the wild.
Not bad, just a little
And
bit
then I
everywhere.
got you. I
And then you
got
bought,
you
Mr.
Mr.
T.
T online for
Yeah.
your birthday last year.
So two of the other figures were,
But
one
most
was at
of
a
them were in
show,
store.
but it was in the wild.
Yeah.
So if you count that
It's
as
not
like a
bad.
toy show,
Yeah.
and then he bought one for my birthday
And
online.
then I got
then
I found
these
one
ordered.
complete wave at our
Yes.
just randomly at
But
our
that's in the
Walmart.
wild. I guess
Yeah,
you want to call
like-
that too.
They never had anything before that, and they haven't had anything since. Like nothing. They just one wave randomly showed
Which
up
was
at my
great because
store.
I never saw that wave anywhere else.
Yeah.
Like that was the only time that wave was there, and it's just
Well,
very lucky to find. I was going back through my Instagram on my own page before we did the podcast because someone on Instagram was asking about one of the figures. Oh, the Undertaker one. I was like, I'm pretty sure I got that all together, like in a wave, and I did. I found all 4 of those in one wave.
Yeah.
Because it was like The Rock and Undertaker and Braun Strowman and somebody else.
Say Ron Perlman.
Ron Perlman as the Beast.
Well, I'm super happy for you, man.
Yeah.
That's
Yay.
freaking awesome.
So yeah, it was. Yeah, it's nice to
exciting.
complete it all, but I just wish there was more.
Such a good
obviously. I mean, you
line.
want
Yeah.
more of a toy that you love,
Yep.
and it's
sure.
It's,
Which is why I'm so excited about all these new O-ring figures coming
Yeah.
out.
Or you could just go back and rebuy them all and leave them on card.
I don't know if that's gonna be so
That's
expensive.
ridiculously
Too late for
expensive.
that. Yeah.
That's I have all the cards,
That's true.
and I also have been finding going to Walmart and taking punch cards out.
What is he doing?
Punch cards? Walmart does punch cards now? Oh.
Oh.
You've been stealing those at Walmart?
They fell off
Oh.
on their own.
Yeah, in case he needs a guitar pick really quick. Oh my goodness, that's a
That's
fun
awesome.
collection.
Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
found-
sure I don't have them in my cards.
I didn't bring them with me because everybody's seen them
That's
already,
awesome.
but I found at Dollar General in Columbus Junction, Iowa, I found the He-Man and Skeletor Hot Wheels there. I was like, hey, look at that. I found the He-Man one first. I was like, oh, if they had Skeletor, I'd buy it. And then I found Skeletor like buried on a bottom shelf somewhere.
now I
I was
gotta
like, all right. So, but I mean,
That's
those have been out
all I got.
forever, and like they're not really in stores anymore.
No,
so I
not
was kind of
really.
excited to find them.
All right, Spooty, you got some things.
I got things.
You got things.
Vintage things. Ish, not really vintage.
So I got
yeah.
the Studio Series Sweep, who is
Finally,
all right. I already had Scourge. It's the same thing.
It's totally different.
It's
I need to
color's
see
a
your
little different.
Scourge because
It's in one of these boxes back behind all these somewhere.
Behind the other
I don't
boxes.
need to see your Scourge that bad.
There's Cyclonus.
I see a bunch of 86 boxes over here. It's probably right here next
Question:
to me.
Are you going to buy multiples for your army build?
Oh, there he is. All right, because I wanted to compare these because,
Well, sweep's a
Ren-
little bluer.
yeah, Ren has Sweep. And let's see. Oh, and Scourge's hand is open.
They have the same hands. They're just switched on each.
Oh, I see.
They switched the hands from
I
the one
see.
open, one closed.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Other than that, yeah, they're exactly the same other than color.
Color.
I honestly didn't even know they made Scourge until you were talking about it the other day. Like, I mean, I know Scourge and the sweeps from the movie, but I just didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I
got that.
yeah.
Yay.
And then Jason got some. Was it a toy show thinger this
Yep.
weekend?
Yep.
And yeah, I opened them earlier
Just good.
because
You heard it.
in not great shape in the packaging. Some Machine Wars dudes.
So there's a washer and a dryer, and then what else?
Machine.
It's like a candy machine and a pop machine. Oh, vending
And
washer.
Do you have any of the Machine Wars toys previous to this?
Maybe.
Was it a line you thought about?
I don't. I think I have like one or two.
Buried in a box somewhere.
Didn't
Yeah.
make it to the shelves.
I don't think I have any that are on the shelves right now. I think I have a rat trap that's from Machine Wars, and then there's like it's what Rhinox became. I can't think of his name. Tankor, whatever. I think
Yep.
it is in.
But it's a
Yeah.
very not popular line
Yeah.
of toys of Transformers.
I've never heard of them.
Yeah.
So these are
Just
the
kinda
same
in between.
same mold, hubcap and hoist. They're actually kind of cool.
So they're just like re-releases of some or the same molds of some old stuff, like G1 stuff. Or?
I mean, these are new for this line.
Yeah, they're not.
They're just there's like a couple characters using the same ones.
Oh, I
Those
see.
are the same.
I see. Kind of like Scourge and Sweep
Yeah.
are
Yep.
exactly the same.
Uh,
And then at Mirage, and then Prowl was a white version of that, which almost got too. I kind of like the Mirage because his gun comes apart and is actually stores inside of his legs.
Oh, that's cool. So it's easily lost.
Yes.
Probably shouldn't have opened it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a neat little spring-loaded.
Yeah, they're
action
kind
to
of
its
a
transform.
one-stepper sort of thing.
Oh, that's cool. love
But
those.
not bad.
Okay, cool.
And those, the grill comes off and turns into their gun.
I've been
And the
excited
legs
to
come
see
off
this.
when you drop them on the floor.
Yeah. So don't do that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I don't remember what this guy's name is.
It's, Darren
Zemo.
Zemo. Yeah.
Baron
Oh.
Zemo.
Darren Zemo.
A
Zemo?
GoBot.
Zemo Warrior Princess.
Yeah, he's
He's,
cool. He's a super.
He's
robot.
definite like super 80s 280ZX.
He's
Nissan.
He's really heavy.
It's
and-
got it on the side what it is.
Yeah.
It's a 280ZX.
Oh, okay, my bad.
He's pretty cool.
Maybe it's a.
He's in really good shape.
I think
Great
it's some
shape.
sort of 280 ZX.
Oh, good, Elgin. That's good.
Elgin is the car guy in the group.
It's the first time someone's ever called me a car guy,
Maybe ever.
and probably the
He has
last.
been in a car.
Yes, definitely
he's
driven a car.
Super cool, man. Chrome's in great shape.
What kind of car do you drive? A silver one.
I do have
The
I
one
can't
that goes
remember what his
vroom,
name
vroom.
is, but the Volkswagen Beetle. I have that one too.
I remember
That's
when
the only other big one like that I have.
Yeah, you do.
I remember when I saw this, I thought, "Hey, that's exactly the same as that other transform or that other GoBot that has the dumb head
Yeah.
thing." That
And then
but
so
space looking.
the Volkswagen transforms exactly the same,
Yep.
except for his head doesn't slide
It
forward
slides
like this
back
one does.
before
Yeah.
you go doing that.
It's pretty stiff. So
Well, then I'm gonna break it. So
Awesome.
that's all I got.
Awesome. All right. Well, if y'all had
There
been
you go, Corey.
to our YouTube page, you might have, like me, watched a 5-hour video of Spooty putting together
I did not.
a model kit. I had to watch. I felt invested because it was mine. It was for me. So, like, I felt guilty that after 2 hours, I'm like, thank fuck I didn't do it. I'm so glad.
I almost stopped like halfway through. I'm like,
Just throw the table up.
so glad I talked Spooty into this. But he is freaking amazing. Rumble or Frenzy, whoever you want it to be.
squishes things.
Oh, yeah. I about broke
Ooh.
it.
Squishy.
His pile driver is actually pile drive, and that's
Drive files.
awesome.
I
And
thought he'd be bigger.
I thought he'd be smaller, but I'm really happy.
I
with
wish he
the
was
size.
bigger.
I bet you do. It's a heck of a video. It was all 2 flat sheets of just about this size, and 8.5 by 11. Oh, it's smaller now.
We have the box
oh,
for
yeah,
it.
but it's too
Yeah.
far away.
It's
Like I'm gonna break
about half the size. Like total, it's about a sheet of paper.
Yeah, and it was just this little sheets of metal. Spooty just cut out and put it together, and it looked amazing.
It only screwed up a couple times and had to undo them.
That's good. That's
Yep.
good. And then at this toy show, being a vendor is great because you get to be there a little early before it technically starts, you
Sure.
know? So, like, once you get you set up, you can run around and kind of get first dibs on stuff, at least between the vendors. And as I sit there at the vendor table, I swear I mostly just watch vendors just carrying their stuff to this table and then that table to this. It's just vendors.
Buying
We're
from
all trading
vendors.
toys with each other, and it's pretty amazing. But one of the vendors there, Chad Foster, he's a regular at Cracktastic Plasticon, and
Nice.
they had 3 of these bad boys in a new in package, and I'd been looking for them and wanting them, and it is the War for Cybertron Refractor. His G1 cartoon name is Reflector, and he was originally a mail away from that first line of Transformers. You know, you'd cut off your little points and send it in with the catalog thing.
And he doesn't actually take any pictures.
Nope. But this is actually so. And then the 3 little dudes turn into one camera, and like the tripods as guns. These turn into shields, and it's cool because if you buy just one, you only get one thing. You only get one thing. So it's like a complete toy, but then once you get 3 of them, then you can actually put it together.
They each have a different, like, sort of gun satellite-y sort of mode.
Yep. And then there's been a few different versions of this. They just, right now you can still get, I think they've re-put it back out. There's an exclusive where it's the same toy as this, but they put it in those G1 colors where one's kind of black, one's kind of red.
Oh, that's cool.
And it has like a flash bulb like the original came with and stuff. A few more accessories and a little Crimzeek. I remember him.
Does it come in a camera bag?
No. But anyway, so super stoked to have them. Got a nice little deal on them.
I think probably have an extra camera bag if you want to put them in that.
I think that's the best version of that.
I agree because it's the cartoon colors, that purple.
And they're all the same. And that's all 3 of them were the same color in the cartoon.
I remember that.
But the toys weren't.
I just watched a Transformers episode that had refractor in it, a reflector in it, and like taking pictures
in the
of the Hoover
cartoon. They
Dam
didn't
or
even
something.
acknowledge them with different names, did they?
They do have different names, but I don't think they did in the show or anything.
So I made a mistake
Hand that
about
back when
this
you're done.
because
What's that?
I was looking at it and I was thinking this Spootie's red GoBot. I was looking at it and I was thinking, oh, it's right-hand drive. Oh shit, that means it's it's fair. So it's you're right. It says on the side it's a Fairlady 280Z T-bar, and Fairlady is what the Japanese market called these cars. So in the States, they were like the 280ZX and the 280Z and 60Z and 240Z and blah, blah, blah. But in Japan, they were called the Fairlady.
And the T-bar
it says Fairlady right across because obviously that was probably made in Japan.
Probably.
And T-bar is, the top. And anyway, little car history. And the 280 it would have had a 2.8 liter straight 6 engine in it.
Okay, so speaking of cars, I got one more, and the alternators complete the line tour continues. I got myself a Decepticharge. He's a Honda S2000.
Oh, I love oh my God, those are such good cars.
Right?
Yes.
And he has a little convertible version that turns into a shield. He's got a nice little racing paint number on him. He's pretty awesome. I'm sure when it gets to Spooty, he'll transform him into a car for you by the time it gets back around. But he's yellow and he's beautiful, and gosh, I love him. Yeah, and he's a sporty little car.
Yeah,
he looks like it'd be fun to drive.
Yeah, those cars are expensive now. They only made them for a few years, and yeah, they're stupid expensive.
Yep, he's a pretty awesome car. Decepticharge, and so that leaves me with 4 to go.
4, wow.
4 out of 27 to go.
Are they are the last 4 like kind of in a higher price range?
Yeah, there's a couple around 50 and a couple around 80.
And you're gonna find them for $12 on eBay, like you have been.
I hope so. That's the plan. My plan is I got this whole year. I have a whole year goal to get them by the end of the year. And I know we're going on tour soon in April, the beginning of April. So I don't have to get too crazy. What if I find one on tour? And then I know I'm going to TFCon in Chicago in October, and hopefully Spooty and some of y'all can come too. But I'm it's going to be the world's biggest dealer room ever. So I know I have that to fall back on too.
That's kind of why I'm holding off on ordering, just buying that San Diego Comic-Con set, the Hound and Jetfire set online, because I'm hoping to come across it at one of the shops while we're on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, then I'll just order it when I get home. But yeah,
Yep.
I'm hoping to find it for not $350 because that's pretty much the price range for it. But it's, to be fair, that price, ordering it's the same mold as the 30th anniversary Sky Striker, and you can't buy one of those in the box for less than $350. So this set comes with way more stuff, and it looks awesome. So anyway.
All right.
What were you saying?
Oh, I just 4 more to go, and it's the last 4 in a line, so they're a little more rare, a little more scarce.
Yeah.
But it's just
but
like
they're
these
out
last
there.
few, just trying to be picky. I could probably go get them all. They're all on eBay. I could get them, but It's kind of fun now. Just like Elgin's sad. I don't want to be sad. I mean, I want to get my goal.
Yeah.
I want to complete
I'm not
it.
Sad. I'm
Right, I would be sad because I'm
disappointed.
an emotional baby, but
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
yeah.
so like, I mean, I want to complete it, but I'm like, I don't have to be in a hurry about it. This is kind of fun,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
now
but
that I actually
the longer
am
you
trying,
wait, the more expensive they're going to get,
That's
though.
very- I
So
do
there
know
is there is a time. Some of
Yeah. I mean,
somewhat of a
these
time
last two
constraint.
waves are getting.
Yeah, I imagine
if you
like,
don't order them on
you
Big
might
Bad,
not get 'em.
are they still available on BBTS?
yes,
yeah.
they are. But people are still selling them.
And
Twice.
dumbasses
Yeah.
are still buying them
yeah.
on eBay for double the
Mercari
price and
or
not
whatever.
even bothering to look and see if you can find them anywhere else.
Yeah. So far, I think they are, but I'm sure that'll stop at some point.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that with the HasLab stuff too. Like people or the Hasbro Pulse exclusives. Like people are getting stupid about like
Yeah.
actually buying paying the scalper prices on eBay and not realizing that hey, these are still available at retail on Hasbro Pulse and Big Bad Toy Store and
Yeah.
Amazon even and a lot of
yeah.
retailers like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the topic of the episode: dumbest toys, vehicle edition.
I opened
it's
up
okay.
I opened up our podcast page
Uh huh.
because I was going to prove your ass wrong.
You were gonna work. Yeah. How'd that work out? What'd you learn?
I learned that my phone doesn't do anything when I give it the finger.
Oh, it didn't go back and change history.
I must be just thinking of the dumb names one because
sure, probably.
I really thought we did a whole episode about the dumbest toy in the line.
It
And
was worst names.
yeah, we did worst names. So now we'll do dumbest toy just in general
Yeah,
eventually.
edition.
Yeah.
We'll do lots of editions.
I said
Corey.
vehicle
It's
edition
awesome.
because I thought so. Yeah, we'll do.
And it's a great way to start.
yeah.
Because we know G.I. Joe has some dumbass
God,
vehicles.
they do.
Tell us about some.
Well, I own the dumbest one. Well, the second dumbest one is one that you pointed out earlier that I was going to mention. It's the Septic Tank. It's
What?
It's a mold of the Hiss, but it was like a anti-eco warriors thing.
So
and-
it's a toilet on wheels.
yeah, basically, it's like bright 90s colors, like bright orange and green and like neon yellow. It's terrible. It is absolutely terrible. And there's a bunch of them, but as far as I'm concerned, oh my god. Oh, and then there was the little vehicle pack. It was almost like an accessory pack, but with vehicles, like this tiny stupid little 3-wheeler and something else. Like it looks like adults riding big wheels is what it looks like. There's like
The ATV.
oh yeah, those things. Yeah, they're just so stupid. And yeah, Jason and I were looking through that list earlier. There's a bunch of them on there. Some of them I don't necessarily agree with. I think they're like people that make those lists look at them and think, yeah, this is pretty stupid, or the practicality of it, or whatever. And that's like for me, as far as I'm concerned, like the dumbest toy is the Havoc.
Oh,
That's my person, and that's not even on the list.
No.
But for a lot
What's
of
the
people,
Havoc?
well, I brought one.
Oh, you do have the dumbest.
For a lot of people, this made their list of like this was top in the dumbest toy category, and I'll tell you why. Because here's what's gonna happen. Hey, I'm cross country. I'm steering this Mama Jim at cross country, and he's also like the dumbest figure sculpt. So he got the dumbest vehicle and he got the dumbest sculpt. And so basically what's happened is like, oh, army crawl. Oh, hey. Oh, I found you. I'm going to shoot you and you have no fucking protection. You got some big cannons, but there's nothing stopping me from blowing your ass in half. Oh, God. And so...
Wide open.
Wide open. Like this is... And then the drivers, right? The drivers, you know, if they manage to stay in one piece, they lay down. And they can't see where the fuck they're going. Like, what
No.
is this? Like, these, I don't think these are. I think these are lasers, but maybe they're cameras. I don't know. And then here's the good part, right? Other than besides
that's
these
cool.
bright orange sticking fucking out bright orange. Here's this hovercraft thing
Ooh.
that this flies into battle until you get your fucking head blown off. Yeah, this is for me anyway, and for a lot of people in the Joe community. This is dumbest toy because, like, literally no protection from anybody
From like a military standpoint.
from a military
if you were
standpoint. Like,
in
yeah,
battle.
there's like, and there's a lot of
Laying down in the
there's a
front.
lot of
This is
them. Like,
dumb.
yeah, just his torso, poor Stumpy up in the front. There. There are quite a few Joe vehicles out there that are like that have like a wide open space, but none so obvious as the Havoc. The cool thing about it, though, because it has its merits. Like all these covers come off. Like on the tracks, you can pop those off. Go ahead, it won't break it.
I'm good. Okay, I'll break it. Nope.
So here, hand it to me, because like this is one of the things that I really loved about the '80s GI Joe toys that they kind of got away from. The later they got, like, all these things come off, like these pieces pop off, and you can see like
the tracks in
like
there.
here's
Yeah,
the engine, and you can see you can
Sure.
see all the suspension parts of the tracks and stuff. And if you're someone who is really into this sort of thing like me, like I will eventually get my paints out and I'll paint all this stuff and like actually paint
should.
like colored details into these things because I think it looks cool. And it's kind of funny because like that's actually something that like Hasbro would recommend when like about their GI Joe line years ago. Like, customize your toys. Imagine just what just a little bit of paint can do to really brighten up your figure. Like, they encouraged kids.
We didn't feel like doing it, but you should do it.
Yeah, no, like they encouraged
bother-
kids to
don't bother
paint their
us.
toys
That's
and
cool.
like customize them, and I've always thought that was kind of funny. But yeah, it's eventually I will give that kind of a paint treatment and like make it look like make all the
Oh, yeah.
mechanical stuff really stand out.
Turned that pretty awesome.
Yeah, and like, what is the point of it being on those boom arms? Like it needs to, I guess, fire up in the air, but why does it need to extend forward farther? Like, if I get closer to my target by a matter of 2 feet, like it's so stupid. Anyway,
I kind of came to like the idea of it like from the practicality standpoint as well.
yeah,
For my vehicle, I went through the book of all the figures to the Motu figures, and I was just gonna say, well, all the 2000X vehicles, they're terrible. But then I was like looking, I'm like, well, some of them are okay, and then really what they did was fine for what that line was. But when I was looking at the new adventures of He-Man, which is like Space He-Man, basically, when they were trying to relaunch the line. In space.
Space.
I came up, I saw this Doom Copter. So it's
What?
Doom Copter.
Doom
Sounds
Copter.
cool.
I'll show a picture of it
Hand
here.
me Stumpy there, would you? He's out of the front of that.
Oh yeah.
I'm just going to go ahead and replace this O-ring while we're sitting here
yeah.
listening to Elgin talk about the Doom Copter.
So it was Skeletor's vehicle. It's basically a helicopter. It has a giant skull in the front,
Awesome.
which is cool.
Love it.
It glows in the dark, which is cool.
Awesome.
The skull does, but
You do love a good glow in the dark.
I do like I do like me some glow in the dark. However, it has a trigger for the mouth, which opens and closes, so that's an action feature.
Also cool.
Also cool. But so it's a helicopter. It's supposed to fly around like a helicopter, spinning its blades. The other trigger shoots off the blades, making it not a helicopter anymore.
No.
That's what the other trigger does. It shoots the blades off. It has a handle to fly around, and you can make the mouth go, and it can eat people,
That's
But
hilarious.
yeah, from a practical standpoint, I'm like, this doesn't engineering.
So
It's like, it doesn't
basically,
make-
Skeletor's just like,
Yeah.
I'm sick of this. Boom.
it's like I'm flying through the air. All right, now I should launch the blades of my helicopter
I'm
so
gonna
I can't
fall
fly
to my
anymore
death.
and die. And I was arguing about this with Ethan. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Why would he? He's like, no, but it's a cool toy. I'm like, no, don't you understand how helicopters work?
No, it's
So
not, you
close.
dumb 9-year-old. 10.
Now, what I love just having that on my shelf. Holy yeah, that's
yeah,
freaking amazing.
It'd be awesome, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
But it already has an action feature. That's cool. and it glows in the dark, which is cool. And then they did that. They're like, oh, let's turn it up one more notch.
Let's turn this one up to 11.
Yeah. So that was my pick, just because it's like, it would have been better. Don't have it launch off. Yeah. Have it spin like a helicopter.
Like
novel idea.
And that's what the Dragonfly, the G.I. Joe helicopter, the Dragonfly, it's got like a thumb lever thing. You push it and it spins the blades. And
well, like
that was super.
Cyclone, one of the vintage figures, you move it back and he spins around.
Yeah.
He doesn't fly off of his body to attack
that would
people.
Shoot his arms out of their socket.
Yeah, but just from that in engineering and like practical standpoint, kind of like what you're saying with yours, it's like, why? Just have it spin around.
Yeah.
Like a helicopter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Looking at Masters though, that attack squid, can you defend that at all? What is going on
up here? Well, it's 2000X, so I can't really defend anything that 2000X did.
It's a squid that attacks.
A lot of the 2000X were like animal-esque vehicles. They had a attack squid. They had a Thunderhawk, which I do have, which looks decent.
A Bashan Beetle.
Which is basically a rip-off of Bashosaurus.
Yep.
It's the same action feature of a giant boulder thing crunching.
Crunching.
Yep.
My
That's
favorite though is
term.
Spitbull.
They have a Bashan Beetle that's just a beetle that in the chariot type thing.
Wow, 2000X got weird.
There was one that looked. They did a Battle Bones redo. It was a Skeletor thing that it had like two like rams on it, and they like galloped.
Oh,
but they looked weird. If I can. Oh, here it is. Battle Ram Chariot.
Huh. Oh, Skeletor.
So it does.
That's ridiculous.
With these kind of
what the
rams that are, I don't know, from hell or something, because they're that color. It's just, and they, as you move it, they like gallop, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. They did make that sound when they're on a brick road or something. Cobblestones. A lot of 2000X was weird. It just was a lot of bright colors, a lot of missiles shooting out of everywhere.
Pew pew. So I mean that's the same way it was with the Joe line from like the 90s and stuff. Yeah. It's all super neon colors.
Early 2000s.
Yeah,
it's kind of that whole theme of that year, that decade.
What? Kids like super soakers. We better make every toy that color so they'll buy them.
Let's make
basically what it
everything
was.
Shoot, you know? Kids like guns. Let's make them shoot.
I hate the orange on. Like I'll probably paint those
color,
black.
Carrot missiles.
It's stupid. It's stupid. Like, what is the point of the bright orange on the? I never got it.
Green? Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's a very military-looking vehicle. Hey, let's make sure they can see what's shooting at them.
Why didn't they just make them like black or something?
I don't know.
Or
They
silver.
They were like a brownish gold color for the Sky Patrol version of that, which the Sky Patrol stuff is cool and all, but it's like that and a few others, a Sky Striker and a Night Raven, and they're chrome. Like they made them
metal.
They made them chrome, which I suppose is cool, and they're ridiculously expensive, but it's
Oh, so they have a battle tank that doesn't look. It's not a tank.
It kind of looks like a race car, like a Formula One car or
I'll show
something.
a picture of it here. So a tank normally would have treads. This has 4 wheels. And tanks usually have a large.
It looks like a chilled, like a. It looks like a. It looks like a Power Wheels.
It's like an ATV type 4-wheeler that He-Man's just kind of
hanging out in.
Yeah, he's like, let's go. The action feature, this wolf thing comes out. Not a gun, but just attacks. Once again, not a battle tank at all. There's a lot. I don't know why Flyboy likes these toys.
I don't know.
I mean, the figures are okay. These and Grayskull.
Probably because of that dent in his head.
Could be. Speaking of dents in the head, hey Spooty, what? So Transformers, they're mostly vehicles. What? Which ones are done? I'm the one with actual dent in the head. Yes, but yeah. What's some of the dumbest vehicles.
I mean, aside from Wheelie.
No, that's a fair one. I mean, he's a terrible toy / character.
Horrible character. Hate Wheelie.
Oh yeah, microphone's over here.
Yeah. I was trying to...
I mean, I'm not a big fan of Cup.
Yeah.
It's just like, I mean, yeah, Cybertronian truck, whatever.
Yeah.
He's a scooter.
Truck.
Like he's got.
He actually kind of looks like a. He looks like a.
Looks like a slipper with wheels.
Yeah, that. I was gonna say the. What are those like
So true.
jet ski things, but like this ones that you stand up on.
Yeah.
Wave runner or whatever. Not a wave runner. I don't know. You know what I'm talking
A
about.
Sea-Doo thing.
Yeah, they were like
Yeah.
the first ones that came out in the 80s, and you stand up on them and they have their handlebars.
Yeah,
and,
featured in that Police Academy movie.
yeah, and
They're called a terrible idea.
Miami Vice.
And what's a Scourge? What kind of vehicle is that?
I thought it was a boat.
But it flies.
It's a space boat.
It's a space boat. Yeah, look at him.
It's
No, I
a
know what it
spaceship.
looks like, but what is
put
it?
him
It's a
on that
spaceship.
camera.
What the
He's
hell
a
is it?
super tanker.
It's a spaceship.
It's a space oil tanker.
It has wheels so it can like glide across the table, but
But it's a boat.
it's a spaceship.
It's kind of
Oh.
a boat. Yeah.
Space boat.
He's
It's
weird.
a
was
Star
always
Wars
one.
like speeder thinger,
Sure.
Which are all boats.
which are technically is a boat. Yes, spaceships are technically boats, space boats.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
See.
All right. In my face.
Spooty was amateur astronaut. And that
Yeah,
he takes
one
up
time.
space.
Um,
What is that crackling noise?
That's
I
just
got my
your
phone,
phone
close
being
to
too
the
close. Okay.
mixer, my bad. I was
So
listening
See, you
to
get an
other
old phone
dumb
and
toys.
then it doesn't ever
Doesn't do anything.
Work.
doesn't work. Yeah,
Maybe it's not a bad vehicle, but I guess the toy of a vehicle. Ultra Magnus, I love him, but it's like one of the worst bricks I've ever.
yes.
The
toy-wise.
G1?
Yeah.
Okay, because the new one
Or
is
Is
Power
better.
Master Prime.
Awesome.
Both of them are like
Yeah, Power Master Prime.
bricks.
Don't look at his head.
But I guess they're yeah.
Look at his broken.
He doesn't
Don't
like
look
it when
at
you
me.
look at his
He's tired.
Someday I'll get
Looks
get
like
one.
he's forlorn and he's just.
I also
Yeah, the G1 Ultra Magnus is a pretty terrible toy. I also just learned here recently that when he's in the vehicle mode and like his chest piece is still there, you can attach the forehead to the little peg, and like it actually holds the head.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yep,
I
I
saw
see
it in
it
a
now.
picture somewhere. Like, yeah, I've had that thing for 20 years, and
And
no
what's
idea.
a top spin and twin twist? What
Stupid.
are those? What are those things?
Top spin
Never heard
and
of
twin
them.
twist. I saw
Those
that
are those
on
two
the
guys that are right there.
video.
It's like a drill.
And the other
that's,
one's
those guys,
a
yeah.
jet
Yeah, they're
thing.
So they
kinda
combine
like-
into
no,
a jet.
No.
no.
They crash into jets.
Because I see tank tracks on.
Jump,
one of them.
jump starters. Is that what they were called?
So like the G1 line had pretty realistic,
They were based on real cars.
and then, like-
vehicles.
even the movie, it was Cybertronian versions. of
Hot Rod's
things.
cool. Yeah.
Hot Rod's okay. Rodimus Prime, what the fuck is that?
Maybe yeah. Space
Hot
Winnebago.
Rod Winnebago.
Yeah. So that might be a lame toy.
No, because I mean, then like that translated into Spaceballs, and they
Right.
had a space
Sure.
Winnebago, and
I don't want a
that
bagel.
all makes sense. Spaceships don't have to be sleek because there's nothing to stop them from moving.
Right.
That is true.
That's true.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
But they had to get out of the atmosphere. Then it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I mean, they could just attach to like a larger rocket.
But yeah, Transformers gets real fucking weird with some of the vehicles.
Yeah.
Anything that Shockwave or Soundwave has ever been.
Blaster is a terrible vehicle.
It's just it's tape deck.
Brick.
It's tape deck.
Yeah, this
Drives
guy
the sound.
Refractor, terrible vehicle.
Yeah.
How you
Can't
supposed to
get
drive that?
Just like
All
that.
right.
I can't remember his name. I had it earlier from Computron, the motorcycle one.
Afterburner.
Afterburner is just stupid. It's a futuristic motorcycle thing.
Yeah, it's like Tron. Come on.
Yeah, but just as dumb.
Okay. Well, I think we've exhausted his topic.
We haven't even
Yeah,
touched
yeah.
Star Wars yet. They're all stupid.
That's where I'll add the cricket
That's where they got
noise.
Scourge from. It was from Star Wars.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's a super fun topic that we
Comic.
did for the first time ever. And thank you so much for that. Well, let's take a quick break. We're going to tell you all about our podcast network. Do what the lady says.
You're listening to the Prescribed Films Podcast Network, home to hundreds of hours of free podcast entertainment. The shows on this network all have a common goal, providing you with the best discussions about movies and other forms of entertainment media. The PFPN hopes to fill your earholes with audio joy. Visit our website with links to all the other amazing shows at www.thepfpn.com. Thanks for listening.
All right, we're back. Hopefully you did everything she said because she knows what she's talking about. That's right.
That was fun.
And guess what? Now it's time for Elgin to take us on a store tour.
All right, today's story is called Meep Meepleton's World of Fun in 912 Williamson Street in Madison, Wisconsin. I found this online on the Toy Store Guide, Midwest store. You can find it online at www.meepmeepletons.com, on Instagram at meep_meepletons. It's just a fun name to say.
That's why you picked it, right?
Where is it?
It's in Madison,
Madison,
Wisconsin.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
need to go there. 'cause-
Yeah.
Meep meep.
Exactly. Has vintage Transformers, Joes, Motu Turtles, and other new toys as well. And for you music fans out there, Madison, famous for Butch Vig's recording of this little album called Nevermind by some band called Nirvana. Has a studio up there.
Never heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one where the dude's all pissed off because he's a baby and now
It
he's not?
gets loud and quiet. And then,
Yeah. No, I was talking about the guy on the cover.
oh, yeah. That one too.
No, was that Nevermind or was that?
Yeah, he was trying to cash in.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, it looked like a really cool store.
Yeah.
We need to
Meep,
get up
Meeple,
there.
it's a good name to say too. Meep Meepletons.
Meep.
Exactly.
Meep meep. Hey.
It gets
Up
your
there
attention.
in Madison, Wisconsin at 912 Williamson Street in Madison, Wisconsin.
All right, that's awesome. Can't wait to get up there.
Yeah.
Well, guess what, guys? Now it's time. Time for some talking toys.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking toys today. We asked the question, hey, tell us about some stupid toys. I had Twitter pulled up, and when I just closed it here, it went away.
It happens.
That's what happens when you close
I
on.
know. Well, no, that's not. I didn't say that right at all.
I'm
So
gonna write them immediately.
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and
Dear
just.
Twitter.
I'm just dear. I'm gonna tweet them.
As soon as I get this open.
So this is the problem with me and Twitter because
Yeah,
Twitter
this is the
Twitter sucks.
Come on.
It's
and-
okay.
It's probably all Twitter's fault.
It's all Twitter's fault. Twitter.
No user problem at all.
No,
We love Twitter.
no, bunch of fucking boomers. So anyway, we said, hey, what do you think is a dumb toy? Vehicle?
Was there a question?
Yeah, it
mark
was. Yeah.
Toys on Tap. Is that a store or is that?
It's a podcast.
Oh, that's I listened to an episode
They
of Toys
want
on
to.
Tap.
They want to do
yeah,
a
yeah.
collab.
Yeah, I listened to a couple of Toys on Tap episodes the other day when I was cleaning out my truck, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's like super different.
Spooty needs to check it out because they do a lot about indie toy making.
Yeah, it's really
a lot
cool.
of makers.
Let's
I
see.
should probably start listening to podcasts.
That too, yes.
He says, this was always my least favorite of the TMNT line, and it is a picture of Ninja Turtles, the needle nose. It looks like it's a mosquito.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a mosquito that the turtles ride on.
Yeah.
So it's the
pretty
turtles'
bad.
pet giant mosquito, and
If you can tame one, though, I mean, get it right.
its nose is all
Probably like from
crooked. It
Minnesota or
looks
something,
like
that mosquito.
looks like my ex-girlfriend. And then Crimson, all hail King Crimson.
Yeah.
Crimson at All Hail King Crimson. I'll nominate the Ballistic Battle Ball and the not pictured He-Man action pogo stick that literally is impossible to find a photo of online. Lol.
Pogo stick.
What is it in the book?
I think he's talking about the stilt stalker.
He-Man action pogo stick is what he said. Anyway, the Cobra
If
Pogo
that's
Ballistic
real.
Battle Ball. I have that. Elgin got that for me for my birthday last year.
Pogo.
And I actually like that one. It's kind of. I mean,
It is kinda cool.
I understand why someone would call it a stupid vehicle because it's pretty. I mean, it's a trash can with a see-through lid that's got 3 pogo sticks for legs, and then Elgin's
Oh.
pulling out
I
the.
think this is what he was talking about. The
Look at that.
stilt stalker.
Oh, my gosh.
It's this one here on that page.
Look at
Oh,
him
the blue.
walking around on
Yeah.
stilts. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What is the
I
point
didn't
of
pick it
that?
because it wasn't a vehicle.
I know,
It's more
but-
of an
I mean,
accessory, I guess.
yeah, but it's a dumb accessory.
Yeah. It is.
And you want it.
You're like slightly taller than.
Yeah, which is, I mean, He-Man's the strongest man in the universe. He can just jump, right?
I would. Yeah.
I would
mean,
think
why
he
not?
could just
But
jump.
what if there's
or
lava
He,
he has to get through?
he jumps over it. He's
You're right.
fucking He-Man.
telescoping stilts for stalking foes on the battlefield and blasting them from above.
There
pew
you go.
pew. All
But
right,
that's
so
blasting M. Apostrophe E.
blasting him,
Blasting
blasting
from
them,
above.
blasting them,
From above.
blasting them.
But
That's
from
really
above.
hard to say wrong.
Yeah.
That
King
was
Crimson.
that was from Twitter, and that's what I get for going to Twitter first because I
love
always
Twitter.
start with Facebook and then go to Instagram and then Twitter. Anyway,
Cool. Story.
that's a good story. That's why Twitter
were all
didn't work
keeping
for me.
track, so
I don't
yeah.
even know what I'm talking about. Whose turn is it?
We all know. We're listening.
Okay.
Very aware.
Jason Zbornik, Jays B, said he's pretty passionate about his answer.
And it's maybe the best answer for real.
Yeah, he says, dude, in all my years, he's pretty old. In all my years, how old is he? He's our age.
Yep.
He's 40-something.
Yep.
I'm sorry if you're not. You look like you're 40-something. In all my years, I've never seen a dumber and more useless, pointless toy than the Justice Jogger. And he posted a picture of it, and I agree with him.
Oh, man.
If something can trump its pointlessness as a toy and as an actually make-believe vehicle, I'm all ears. I mean, I mean, look at it.
yeah.
I mean, look at it. It has
Justice
no
Jogger.
shielding, clunky legs, weak artillery. Seriously, what DC hero
It's a
needs
chair.
this? Even Batman has better gear. I'd place all bets this was some leftover unreleased thing they were going to release with another toy line and dumped it into superpowers because they needed a mid-range price point. And then the picture. And then, as if to pile on his second comment,
It
I mean,
actually
he
looks
just
pretty cool. No, it's
he just
a chair.
he's so pissed. I don't think I've ever seen Jason mad. He says the fucking thing looks like a wheelchair. Superman for sure doesn't need this.
I mean, that's true.
To which I replied, to be fair, he kind of did in his later years.
I mean, he's just
yeah.
kind of chilling in the chair, and then just like
Hey, I want to go over
Right,
there.
yeah, exactly
It
like
jogs,
Christopher
I
Reeve
guess.
would have after he
Yeah.
fell off his horse.
Exactly.
And then he was in that movie,
Too
like
soon. Too
that
soon.
creepy movie where he
Um,
watches someone get murdered from his
like a
apartment.
remake of Rear Window.
Yeah. Russell Borgomenario 2, he says Romper Stompers, and I recognized the name but forgot what it was, and in my head I went straight to Stompers, which was the monster truck things, but it's not. Jason Zbornik said, I had to look up what that was. Never had those, but my grandpa helped me make some, and they were super fun. So, I'm not going to elaborate. Chris, no, they were basically like a Dixie cup with strings on them, and you just stood on them and walked around. They were probably a little stronger than Dixie cup
Buckets
materials.
and rope.
Yeah, buckets and rope. You just
It's a blurry picture.
Yeah.
But you get the idea.
I guess it's a vehicle. I don't know. Maybe Russell didn't
yeah.
understand the assignment.
It's a mode of
Yeah,
transportation.
it's a mode of transportation. It's like roller skates, only stupid, and with no rollering and skating.
Just a lot of stomping and romping.
Yeah. Turnip says the vehicles the Transformers Action Masters came with. Optimus Prime came with a semi to drive around in. The guy that can turn into a semi-truck, he yells, got a semi-truck, he yells, to drive, he yells. I'm assuming that's what all the caps meant there, Turnip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I get his frustration there. I really do, Turnip. If you need to talk about it, you know.
If you need to donate that toy to...
You know what? Talk to your father-in-law. He really understands that sort of thing. Why would a semi come with a semi to drive?
Action Masters was a weird line in general.
I
know there's like a DC toy of a submarine for Aquaman. What is the guy who can swim in water?
I
need a
didn't.
submarine?
Other than Batman, I did not understand any of the superheroes have because like Wonder Woman has an invisible jet, but can't she fly?
Yeah.
No.
There's
not supposed to.
Yeah.
I thought that she could in at least some of the comic line, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But like, why does Spider-Man need a car?
Yeah.
Why does he
there's
need a
some-
motorcycle? Why does Superman need a jet? Superman had a jet and he had a car. And like
I kind of get Spider-Man, but sometimes there's not always tall buildings.
I mean, I guess
Maybe if he wants to like go to the
there
country,
was that Super
he'd have to walk.
Super Bowl commercial.
The what?
I said there was that Super Bowl commercial that you
I
didn't
didn't watch
see,
it.
but it was he had to get picked up. in
Man,
a
there's
car.
some dumb toys out there.
Especially
know.
vehicles.
dumb vehicles.
That too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
I as far as functionality, practicality in a war machine type vehicle, the little buggies that I got, and Elgin has them too from the Final Faction line that come with their little armor things are more practical than the Havoc.
Oh, yeah.
And they were $1. They were
Totally.
$2 with their accessories.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
have armor to protect.
Yeah,
People
armor
inside,
to protect
so-
instead of this giant fucking plate glass window.
Yeah.
That's right.
Maybe it's bulletproof glass.
Maybe, yeah.
this is pretty dumb. It's like there's no way that's gonna hold your weight.
No,
It's a skateboard.
my foot's like
To a
2 times bigger than that.
All right, we need to wrap it up. That was all the talking toys. Yes.
Yeah, that was all the talking
All right,
toys. What do you-
Cool. All right, good episode, guys.
Yeah.
That was awesome. Before we go, definitely want a quick shout out again to stop by our Patreon page.
Patreon.
That's patreon.com/cracktasticplastic. If you like what we're doing, want to help support us, anything like that, check out that second tier, guys. I'm telling you, it's
Spicy.
Horny.
spicy.
Oh.
It's a spicy taco for sure.
Is that what the second tier is? Tacos?
Ooh,
man.
we're gonna start a third tier though. That's taco. I like
Tacos
that.
al pastor.
And then
Oh
we're gonna
my
have to
gosh.
have a whole talking tacos segment.
Ooh,
Oh,
let's just
even
get better.
I'm getting hungry now.
Oh, okay, well, let's get out of here and go eat something. What do you say? That should be pretty fun.
Hey, girl. You like tacos?
Thanks everyone for listening. We'll talk to you later.
You want to
Bye-bye.
talk about
Later.
it?
Talk about.
Thank you for listening to the Cracktastic Plastic Podcast. But not so fast, my foul fiends. Don't forget to follow these fools on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And visit cracktasticplastic.com. I'll be back.